Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Thamayim in Atlanta, and I found this little short on YouTube, and it's going into the decline of so-called white people. But we know that they are not white, and according to the Bible, they're actually red. They are the descendants of Esau, and Esau was described as red, that being because the blood can be seen through his skin and through their skin. And so we are watching the revealing of the wicked and the downfall of the oppressor, which are these so-called white people. We are watching their fall in live action, and it's very nice to watch. And so we're going to go ahead and get into this video. This is obviously we know that Esau is a liar and a deceiver, so don't take these numbers to be exact, but we do know that their populations are declining. They're having a really hard time actually getting pregnant and going through to the full birth. There's a lot of IVF insemination going on, and they have to use all sorts of technology to even have children, and not to mention the financial costs of that too. When Jake's fruitful and can just have children, even when we're not trying. But Esau has to try and use his technology for it. But the Lord is making their numbers small. And so let's check out this video. Я знаю твой телефон, но никогда не позвоню, и ты же ему не сон, и набираем, я люблю, ты далеко, далеко, смеются даже небеса, но мне ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Yeah, and so you just see their percentage of America is just slowly dwindling down. And with this, I actually saw that they did a South Africa one too, and that's showing the population, or the so-called quote-unquote white population, falling in South Africa. I bet he's even done others. I can't tell if this is an Edomite making these to try to drum up people feeling sorry for them, or if it's a Jake or somebody else just, laughing at their tears as they fall. But regardless, they are not only falling in population, they are falling out of power. And it's a great thing to watch the fall of your enemies. And so let's go ahead and get into the scriptures. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." And that word there, small, goes into both small in number or quantity, so showing their population dwindling, and it also goes into insignificance. And then when you go into the root of it, it's actually people despising and really, really rejecting someone, or despising basically. But it says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." And so we're watching both Esau's numbers fall and his numbers as far as the court of public opinion goes. We're watching all this history come out, this violent and wicked history of the Edomites, and they are despised in the eyes of everyone else. We're seeing them fall out of favor. Let's go to Job chapter 27, because there's nothing they can do about this. They had their time to rule and rejoice and be glad for that you even had the opportunity to be at the top, but now it's time to go to their rightful place, which is the bottom of society, being the basest of men that they are. And there's no healing or making this better. They can try to have children, they could try to outlaw abortion and try to get women to have more children, in which they never should have given these women rights, because you're seeing the women aren't even choosing Edomite men, they're choosing everyone else, especially Jake, but not Esau. And then not to mention they're having a hard time even getting pregnant in the first place. But there's no healing Esau, just like there's no healing Babylon, because there's no place of repentance for all the wickedness and evil that the Edomites have done during their time of rulership. It's the book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High. That wicked man being the Edomites. In Malachi 1 and verse 4 lets you know that they will be called the border of wickedness. And so when you see the wicked in the Bible, you can take that back to Esau, because that is speaking of the Edomites. And this right here is speaking of the Edomites. This is the portion of a wicked man. So this is the portion of the Edomites. And the heritage of oppressors. And who else could you call the number one oppressor on the planet? It's the people who everywhere that they live is actually stolen. They are oppressors, and they are about to be judged for it. It says, which they shall receive of the Almighty. So the Lord is going to do this. We're not going to do this. The Lord is going to do this. This is what the Bible is saying as far as their future. It says, if his children be multiplied. So if they have any kids, any children, it is for the sword. It's for destruction. It's for violence, because they have put out all that violence themselves, and it's just got to come right back on them. It says, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So no nourishment for the Edomites. No satisfaction, no being taken care of. They are going to be in a famished position all around. It says, those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep, because they are here to be judged at this point. This current generation of Edomites are here for judgment, and his women are turning on him, just like I mentioned earlier. He's losing his power, and so they have no reason to stick around. They're considering women are hypergamous and seek out power. They see that Esau's power is waning, and so they're trying to get on the right ship, but they're Edomites too, and the best of them will be concubines in the kingdom. But Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Ruach Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.